Welcome, beautiful soul, to part 2 of my 12-part collective creative divination reading series. We are doing 12 readings to help content creators, artists, creatives, influencers, creative entrepreneurs, upcoming celebrities all tap in to their truest artistry. We're helping them remove fears, doubts, creative block, and diving deep into what the universe wants you to know using my amazing divination skill. So if that feels like a reading that might resonate with you, some energy you would like to dive into more, then stay tuned. We're going to be using the Beyond Lemuria deck to see what hidden talents and ideas are currently being expressed through you, through your creative pursuits. Spirit, what does this beautiful collective need to know in the highest good? I cleanse and clear this deck and return it to its new and original state. Messages of guidance and clarity. Anything these beautiful souls need to know in the highest good. What needs to be known about these creative gifts? Ooh, I love this so much. The crown chakra, the unlimited self. I feel like one of your hidden talents is simply being a very limitless being. I feel like you're very multifaceted. I feel like you have a lot of passions in a lot of different directions. You could also be ADHD or ADHD. You could have so many different passions and hyperfixations that a lot of the times you feel like this actually invalidates you as an artist or a creator. I feel like especially for those of you who are on the spectrum, you may feel like you're supposed to be so hyperfixated on one thing that you literally become a master at it. But I feel like that's just not how you function. I feel like you are trying to learn how to be okay being okay at things and not being perfect at everything. I feel like you are also, one of your hidden talents is the fact that you're able to see things through your third eye, for what sort of creation you're trying to bring into fruition. And you see things very clearly, which is a beautiful gift to be able to see things very clearly that way. But one of your weaknesses that you are still trying to learn how to turn to a strength with this gift is you currently are dealing with a lot of perfectionism. So when you see the image very clearly in your mind and your hands can't make it exactly what it is, a lot of the times you'll give up on a project, walk away before it's finished, and then a lot of times you'll also lead to shitting on yourself and again invalidating yourself as an artist. Spirit really wants you to understand that the universe wouldn't be giving you an idea if it wasn't meant to be acted upon, but it's okay if things don't always turn out exactly the way your mind sees something. Think of these ideas that are coming into you as more like little seeds, right? They're just to plant and give inspiration. It's okay if what you see in your mind isn't exactly what you see on a canvas, or isn't exactly what you hear in a song, or isn't exactly what you see playing out on screen, or whatever it is, whatever your medium is, however it's coming to your mind. It's how to help you hit the ground running, It doesn't have to be set in stone that that's exactly what it's meant to be. So I feel like some of you are just trying to get into this energy of accepting imperfection as part of the process, releasing perfectionism so you can actually see your creations come into fruition, and also releasing perfectionism to give you more confidence, not only as an artist, but as a person in general, because I feel like your perfectionism has also kept multiple talents, skills, and opportunities hidden from you and seeming like they're always just out of reach, because it feels like you are a person who you constantly set the bar just right above your head, just right there, so it's just barely something that you miss. I feel like this is an external reflection of your fear of failure, as well equally as a fear of success. You fear being successful because what comes next. I feel like because you are a perfectionist so much, when you don't know what's coming next, you self-sabotage. And this includes in your creative pursuits and in your personal life and relationships, but that's for another talk. That's for another episode. Or fucking video. I can't talk. I feel like you are very much trying to learn how to release judgment on yourself and on your creation process. And I feel like one of the ways that you've been learning to release judgment and release this perfectionism is by letting other people be vulnerable, be imperfect, be cringy. I feel like it's easier for you to let other people be themselves, be quirky, be, just rah, and you just kind of see that as oh, that's just part of their process. But as soon as part of your process isn't perfect and part of your process is and it's just unhinged and a little messy, a little uncertain, as soon as that is what your process looks like, you're like, oh no, that's not okay. That's not okay. But I feel like you're also the type of person where you love watching somebody else work by the seat of their pants. just figure things out, get out of a creative jam, work smarter, not harder, and figure out how to do something. And, them having less resources and working it out and coming up with something creative and imperfectly actually ended up being better than they had originally planned. I feel like you love that type of shit. You love seeing that sort of stuff pay off, but you never let that shit play out for you. If things don't go perfect, if there isn't 100% of a plan, if you don't have every single bit of the resources already laid out on the table in front of you, you won't even pick up a pencil. You won't even try to make a plan. You won't take any steps forward if you don't already think you know exactly how it's going to end up in the end. I also feel like you probably wait until you're like, oh, well, I'm not going to pick up a paintbrush because I don't know if anybody's going to want to buy the painting when I'm done, so what's the point? What's the point? Bitch, you're an artist. You're an artist and you're not arting. What the fuck? Baby. And then you wonder why you're feeling so depressed and out of alignment and fucked up mentally and emotionally. Like, babe, it's because you're meant to be creating. And here you are doom scrolling rather than creating, and then wondering why you feel this uncomfortable energy in your whole body and why you just kind of walk around with this scowl on your face and in your heart, and you don't know what's wrong with you. Baby, your soul is calling to create and express and release and bring relief to yourself. And here you are like, no, if it's not perfect, I'm never gonna make it. And then you wonder why you feel like you're never gonna make it, bitch. I feel like right now, your spirit guides, whatever you want to call it, God, ancestor, higher self, future self, inner child, whatever version resonates most with you, is truly just calling you to create imperfectly and play loudly, get messy, speak boldly, create without an expectation. Your spirit guides are really just asking for you to open up to the limitlessness that is the universe, that is you. I feel like you often make yourself feel like if you don't have every single plan for like how you even want to use your talents and your gifts and your skills, if you don't know exactly how you want to use those, you won't even try honing in the skill. But babe, you're going to figure things out along the way. As you build a foundation in a skill, you'll figure out more with what you want to do with it. As you build on a project, you will see more of what it's actually meant to be come into fruition. You have to release this judgment, these expectations, and this perfectionism, because the longer you cling on to it, the longer you will stay stuck, not even seeing your own talents and skills that you can bless this world and your own life with. And ultimately your bank account too. I love y'all so much. I hope this reading resonates. If it does, let me know in the comments down below. If you would like to get on the list for a personal creative reading to see what your hidden talents are and what creative ideas want to be expressed through you, it is $12 to get on the list for this creative read. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal will be listed up here on the screen. All you have to do is send your payment to Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, drop your TikTok handle in your payment, and then let me know that this is a creative reading part 2 that you would like the extension on. I had to think about it for a second. And then after you put your TikTok handle and creative reading part 2 attached to your payment, drop a comment down below just saying sent payment through Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal, and then wait calmly for me to do a video response to your comment. Please allow about 24 hours for me to do video responses to all comments. If you enjoyed this read and would just like to send a little love, show a little appreciation for this content, you would like to keep it coming to your For You page, donations are greatly appreciated. You can also book personal readings with me and join the Spirit Network for personal, group, and spiritual development mentorship through my Patreon. The link is in my bio. Make sure you follow along on the 90-day content lock-in challenge on my main page, Life Fraternity Faith, if you're not already. And for all creatives, if you resonate with this read and you would like to keep going along on this 12-part series, make sure you go check out part 3. Next, we're going to be talking about what energy you should be creating and focusing on in your life, and what you should be embodying to attract inspiration. I love y'all so much. Thanks for watching this video all the way through. I hope to see you in part 3. Bye!